Different vibe today. I'm gonna do some cooking and I'm just gonna run through like my bulking journey so far because big boy at the moment. I'm a big boy. I weighed myself last night and I was 93.7 kilo, which for me is crazy. Like from being a hard gainer, being that skinny kid who could never get big whatsoever to now being this guy with a fairly big sized belly, at least what I believe. It's gone well. You know, I feel strong. I feel like I look big, so that's the main thing. That's all that matters. And especially, you know, as a natural weightlifter out here, you know, there's not many people who are natural nowadays, unfortunately, especially the people who you probably look up to, the people who are absolutely shredded or just massive. Unfortunately, I have to compete against these lot to try stand out, and let's say it's not easy. Let's say it's not easy, so I'm trying my best. So yeah, we're doing some pasta and chicken today, which is very standard. Pasta, rice, chicken, whatever. Sometimes, to be fair, for lunch yesterday at work, I had pasta and chicken. So it's probably a big reason why I'm gaining a lot of weight. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't usually have pasta and rice, but I was peckish. I will give you lot a quick like physique check-in as well, so bear with me because I have eaten a bit already today, so I'm a little bit bloated, but I'm gonna show you what we're currently working with. I'm not gonna lie, the lights in here are just like they're well too white and I look like a ghost with my top off, but like you can see the guns are gunning, boys. No, I look okay. I look okay. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to cut soon because I don't like this fat ass face. But the arms itself are like, I'm happy with that side. Moving on anyway. So pasta, how I measure this out is I put it in the bowl of how much like I would want, like so. Shite. That will do. So I use this and then I just tip it in the saucepan. That's how I measure. I don't actually weigh out my food. Yeah, like I ain't weighing my food. I feel like that's a bit too serious for my liking. Unless I'm competing or maybe I'm actually trying to lose weight, then I'm not gonna weigh my food out personally. Especially in a bulk, like as long as you're eating enough, then you're fine. And by enough, I just mean if you eat until you're full up and then just eat a little bit more, you should be gaining weight, like you're chilling, don't worry about it. Right, so pasta's gonna cook for like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna just prep my chicken, which is already cooked, so I just need to cut it up. And then I'm gonna add pesto to my pasta. I don't actually know how many calories that is, but I'm assuming it must be at least 1,000. So that's a big meal, that's a big chunk of calories already in the day that's gonna be consumed. While we're waiting for the pasta to cook, I'm gonna give you advice on how I bulked up. And right, bulking up is just eating above your maintenance calories, right? So for example, if your maintenance calories is 2,000 calories, if you have 2,300, over the course of like a few weeks, you're gonna be gaining weight, if that makes sense. Now, the number one food that I really believe has helped me bulk, and it always does, always has done since the first time I bulked like 3 years ago, is oats. Now, these are ultra fine oats. I put it in my shake, I put it in my post-workout shake. It has like how many calories? 378 calories per 100 grams. So I add that's an extra 378 calories that I'm adding to my shake that I wouldn't have usually consumed. I'm not sponsored by this company, but I mean, you don't have to buy the oats from bulk, but I just get them because they're cheap on Amazon. But yeah, I fully advise if someone out there is trying to bulk up, trying to gain muscle, I'm telling you, just eat a lot of oats. I have about 200 grams of oats a day. 100 grams come from these ultra fine oats that I put in my shake, and then I have 100 grams of rolled oats as well in a different shake in the evening. So in my opinion, like I'm trying to help you, this is my advice that has worked for me. Oats is a massive part of it because, you know, you need to get your protein in, and oats don't have protein. But I'm just saying, calories wise, that's helped me out a lot. thinking about it, I must have like 800 calories of oats a day, which in that context sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's true. And you know who eats oats? It's horses, and horses are absolutely wham. So that's also why I started eating oats, because I look in these horses and I was like, well, this guy is absolutely massive. You look at a horse's leg, it's got like, I don't even know what the word's called, but you can see the muscle like sticking out this guy's skin. And if all he eats is oats and grass or whatever, I'm gonna start eating oats. Maybe not the grass part, but yeah. All right, the pasta is actually starting to cook. I ain't actually added salt in here, hold on. All right, salt's been added. The pasta is probably like another 2 minutes on this. And then, yeah, I need to do my chicken. All right, we got my chicken. It's literally like two breasts, maybe 1.5 of chicken. So I'm gonna cut that up, put it with my pasta. So yeah, my whole plan bulking wise was to bulk until the start of April, because then that allows me like 8 weeks, I think, maybe 6 or 8 weeks to cut for my holiday. Well, I was going Turkey. Now, due to the war going on, unfortunately, in the world right now, I don't actually know what's going on. So whether I'm gonna cut now is unknown. I mean, I probably will cut anyway because I need to look good. You know, I've realized recently my physique is nowhere near as good as it used to be, just due to me carrying a little bit more fat. So I don't look as good on camera, at least. Now, I feel good, which is the main priority, like train to feel good, not to look good. But at the same time, I do want to look good, because doing social media and whatever, ideally you need to look good, because your body is technically your selling point, at least at first view. You look at the guy's body before you actually get to know them. So I need to get tanned and I need to get shredded. I'm 100% do like a cutting series. Let me know if you want that. But my body cuts down so quickly because naturally, as I said, I was quite a skinny kid. I think my metabolism is so quick. As soon as I stop eating as much food, like my muscle and fat just drains out, and I'm gonna do my best to keep as much muscle on my body as I possibly can. And then hopefully I'll start getting accusations that I'm not natural again, which is the best thing, because it's like, well, I am natural, but the fact you don't think I am is a blessing. And it's also nice because I can inspire people of having like this physique and knowing it's naturally attainable. Now, obviously everyone's genetics are different, right? So my natural limit could be better than your natural limit and vice versa. But still, like, I'm natural, so if you do like my physique, you know, if you work hard, you'll get it. And hopefully it will be even better than mine as well. All right, this is lunch served. I'll show you at the start when I put the pasta in the bowl. It doesn't look like there's much pasta, but then obviously when it cooks, it expands a little. So the whole bowl right now is just full of pasta, as you've just seen. People say bulking is harder than cutting. I fully disagree. I don't even see any side of cutting being easier unless you literally have no appetite. Bulking, realistically, all you have to do is just eat a lot of food and train hard. And it's easier to train hard as well because you have so much food in your body that it just provides you energy. Cutting is, from my experience, cutting is terrible. I hate cutting. The fact I have to do more cardio, I barely have any energy in the gym because I can't really eat enough. You just don't feel strong. You don't really get a nice pump from what I've experienced. You just feel flat. Bulking is definitely 100% better. And let's be real, you literally cut to look good. There's no other benefit of cutting unless you're literally obese. And bulking, there's so many more benefits. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2K subs by the end of the year, which will be nice. Ideally, I'd love 3K, but the way this channel is moving right now, it's not good. I can't lie, it's not good. I have my loyal supporters, and I love you lot so much for like watching me week in, week out. Unfortunately, YouTube just doesn't push my videos much, which is probably my problem. You know, I should make better videos, but I'm trying. I'm still new at this, and if there's any benefit, I haven't given up. I'm still here, like a year or two after my first video. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like and a comment, and that'll be much appreciated. Thank you.
I'm breathing in with smoke in the backyard lines. We used to laugh until we choked into the wasted nights. It was the best time of my life, but now I sleep alone. So don't wake me up, 'cause my thrill is gone. And the sunset turning red behind the smoke, forever and alone. And you've gone and found me to this bed, the taste of you and me. I'll never leave my lips again under the blinding rain. I wanna hold your hand so tight, I'm gonna break my legs. And when the vultures sing tonight, I'm gonna join right in. I'll sing along, 'cause I don't know any This isn't fair. Don't you try to blame this on me. My love for you was bulletproof, but you're the one who shot me. And goddamn it, I can barely see your name. So I'll try to write it and fill the pen with blood from the sink. But don't just say it, you should sing my name. Pretend that it's a song, 'cause forever it's yours, and we can sing this on the way home. I'll sing along, 'cause I don't know any other song. And I'll sing along, but I'm barely hanging on. No, I'm barely hanging on. By the time my enemy's already begun.
Alright, we're back in the kitchen. I just done my weekly shop, so I'm going to show you everything that I've bought. First two items, oranges and kiwis. I'll put you lot on these probably at least a year ago now. Arguably the most important part of my diet, because it makes sure that I can still train every day without getting ill. It boosts my immune system, so they're definitely staples in my diet, and I fully recommend you at least have a kiwi, because I don't know exactly the numbers, but a kiwi is probably one of the most beneficial foods for vitamin C purposes, at least. Next, I have eggs. Now, I have 3 eggs a day. You can have them how you like, just get them in your diet. I personally have boiled. I have 3 of those after I train every single day. Moving on, we've got cereal. I mentioned these earlier. I have 200 grams of oats a day, and then my other cereal I have is called High Protein Bites, and it's 21% protein. I have around 100 grams of this, which is 379 calories. So again, I have this after I train as well. So my calories after I train is pretty high actually. It's higher than I thought. You're starting to see why I bulked up so quick, because the calories in all these foods are actually a lot more than you think. Alright, protein snacks I have every day as well. I have this yogurt, and then at the moment I have any protein bar I can get hold of. This has 20 grams of protein and like 1 gram of sugar, so it's pretty decent for my liking. Yeah, that's it. I got an immunity shot as well. I don't usually get these, but it just caught my eye, and I'm quite tired at the moment, I can't lie, so I thought I'm gonna get one of these. This is ginger, turmeric, apple, and lemon. Cough. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's all. Oh, that's so hot. That is awful. God, Christ. So yeah, this is all my weekly shop. There you go. Take a photo if you want. This is literally all my snacks I have every single day. Also, I'm going to put you on one more thing. Right, for the people who are actually really bothered about their diet, there's this app called Yuka, right? If you just download it, I'm going to show you here. Like, you scan your foods and it gives you a rating out of 100. For example, this one is good, and it gives you the whole breakdown of everything. Now, I know this protein bar is already going to be bad, but I'm just going to do this to give you like an example. If I scan this, 0 out of 100, so I shouldn't actually buy this, to be honest, but look how many additives in this protein bar. I'm shaking a little, my bad. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you lot right now, use this app. It's YUKA, Yuka. It's got like a little carrot emoji as the app icon. Scan your food, and I promise you, you'll be so surprised how many additives are in food nowadays. Like, the thing is, all these additives as well are like causing cancer, and it's crazy to think this country allows that. I try not to use it too much because it's quite sad. Like, you're gonna scan foods you like and it's gonna be 0 out of 100, like that protein bar, and it's gonna put you off a little bit. Just going back to this bar, let me scan it again. The good thing about this app is it does give you recommendations of what is good. So I highly recommend you lot use this. Again, I'm not sponsored, but it's just something that I find very helpful, especially if there's like for example, two protein bars and you're like, I don't know which one I want, but they both look nice. Scan them and see which one has the better rating. Right, that's gonna wrap up this week's video. Once again, yeah, if you could please like, subscribe, comment, any of that, it would be much appreciated. Honestly, I'm trying to build like a really strong relationship with all of you. I make sure, especially for the people who follow my Instagram and stuff, where I can actually directly chat to you lot. I try checking with you all like once a week at least, just to see how you lot are doing mentally, because this channel is my channel, for example, but it's also our channel. Like, I don't want all the attention to be on me, because I haven't created this channel for that reason. I've done it for us to all work hard together, all stand out together and just progress. Because, you know, as we know, life can be challenging, so I'm trying to create some sort of positivity every single week, and for us just to all work hard, and then we all regroup, you know, on a Sunday. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I spoke to someone the other day and they said they want to see more chatting, so I've tried to do that this video, as you can probably tell, and hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, then I'll try it again. But yeah, I kind of like this video, to be fair. I've actually enjoyed being able to speak to you a lot more, so I hope you enjoyed it. There's a long way to go. Like, this journey is tough, but you lot are the people who keep me going with a lot of things in my life, so I can only thank you so much. And one day we're gonna make it, we're all gonna make it, and it's gonna be amazing. But from there, we just got to keep it steady, keep going every single day, even when times get tough. Like, just remember, we've all got each other's backs. And from there, yeah, we're all going to succeed. I truly believe that. So keep going. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and I'll see you next Sunday.